That's what, Scott? That's what I thought. I'm using my GoPro Hero 9 Black. GoPro Hero 9 Black. I'm filming 5K, 30 frames per second. Sharpness level medium, high bit rate. And one thing I normally do, I always stop 1 hour before dark because the GoPro camera's footage gets shaky. So I'm hoping right now. Yesterday I started filming at 5:50 and I quit filming or recording a video with this camera at 6:35 or 6:30, and half the footage was shaky. So it's 5:49 now, so I might can get a little footage with it, but it was a lot heavier overcast. It was heavy overcast today, but most of the clouds have dissipated, so it does give me a little bit more light, being at almost the same time of day. Heritage Trail walking path. They took out a lot of the heritage signs, especially everything that had to do with the Civil War, and a lot of it wasn't negative. It was about history. It is what it is, you know. You gotta please, I guess, the few, you know, antiques. A lot of people down through here today, but cars are all the way down through there. And I'm just gonna do a little walk. I'm not even gonna do a lot of talking because I did a lot of filming down through here before, so everybody knows pretty much that watching my videos what it's about. We'll see how the footage turns out. One thing I will do, if I bump my stabilization down, I'll be right back. From high boost to the regular hyper smooth 3.0, it will perform better. I'll be right back. Alrighty, my friends, I'm right back. This looks nice. It's tent right here by the antique shop. P&J Antiques. McAdoo's right next door. I've drank a few beers in there before. It's pretty chilly right now. We had a cold front that came through last night, and no smoking on the patio. I was out here on my birthday, October 16th. There had to be 50 people out here smoking. About to choke me out. See a lot of cars down through here today. They're pretty busy. There's a stir fry restaurant down here on the left. They do quite a bit of business. Bags if you're walking your dog to clean up. Alright, I'm going to be quiet. So let the camera do the talking, and Big O's feet do the walking. Now that's what I'm talking about. Y'all want to see my pretty face real quick? That's what I look like. It's cold right now. I don't know what the temp is. I had to guess 50 degrees, 48. Feels like about 48, 50 degrees. So it's definitely gonna be cold tonight. Yesterday it was like 74, but it got down. A cold front came through last night about 7 o'clock p.m. and turned off really cold. A lot of dampness in there from the rain. It had rained last night too with high winds. For a short period of time we had high winds for about an hour and a half. It rained. Cold front moved in. It's cold right now. It feels like winter, even though it's only October the 26th on this terrific Tuesday. I don't want to be quiet. This is where I had coffee about 4 days ago. They got great coffee. Takeout orders can now be placed. Boar's head meat, which is and all kind of big fancy sandwiches, like $6 to $8. 7 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. Wednesday through Saturday. And they're closed Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. So now we know the rest of the story. And it's owned by New York police officer, retired New York police officer. He moved down here, I guess, obviously, because he was from New York. They do got great sandwiches. So here, Boar's Head. Here's the menu. Additional parking in the garage. A lot of free parking here. Most cities and towns will charge you to park. They don't, well, some of them will. Around here they don't. In Georgia they do. A lot of places. Video, yoga, and fitness. I don't need no yoga. I could use some yogurt, but not no yoga. Got a speeding car here. Dude probably knew me. He waved at me. A lot of people know me from YouTube, even though I don't know them. There's two Sullivan County Sheriff's cars over here, and this is the Justice Center, the city police department where they have the courts and stuff. And Sullivan County, two sheriff's deputy cars. If y'all remember on the show, I don't know if y'all have ever seen it on TV. I think it was on National Geographic or whatever, or A&E or something. I think it was National Geographic or Discovery. They had Southern Justice on there, and for a year, or 2 years, they followed the Sullivan County Sheriff's Department and filmed. It's pretty good. I used to like to watch it. And here's, of course, all the free parking garage. What is it, 3 decks high free parking garage. And even though these white signs say only, you know, no parking after 5:30, they won't tow your car. Trust me. If that was the case, they would have untowed mine. There's a train down there. They load up, a lot of them load up at, there's a plant down here, a company called Domtar. They have paper products, cardboard, whatever, something like that. And they unload a lot of stuff and load up a lot of stuff. So the train stopped. Sometimes I can catch it coming through, but not right now. They've stopped down there. A lot of police cars over here, extra parking. Police cars behind the Justice Center on the other side. patriotic 8-pointed star quilted by Vanya Carroll, Sorgornsville. It's not far from Kingsport, right up the road. Now you know the rest of the story. No, not Paul Harvey. Bunch of motorcycles in here. Look here. I'm standing in the light. It's just a sign telling you about the streets and all that good stuff. More benches with music, notes on them. Public restrooms right here. I didn't know they had public restrooms right here. I need to start paying attention more. People's getting off work. See, they park over here in these free parking spaces. A lot of people who work down here. This is just the other side of the garage. You got several entrances, I think, from what, 2 or 3 sides, 2 sides, whatever. Do. This tree shed a lot of its leaves. They're light yellow, light green. That tree's still really green. Trash can, bench. Everything looks pretty neat down here. Would you agree or disagree? I think everything's still pretty neat. A few leaves scattered here and there. Yes, we're back around to the antique shop. One thing I do love about Kingsport is there's quite a few benches and tables right here. I'm gonna walk down through here, and when I come back by down this opposite side, I don't know, I'll probably film another 7-8 minutes. See, it says parking 8 to 5 p.m. They still won't tow you cars. No parking 10 p.m. to 6 p.m. Because I park down here, I mean, I'm not saying they won't, but I never see them towing nobody's cars. I mean, if you're not doing nothing illegal, they're not going to bother you. I mean, you know, at night, there's hardly nobody. Excuse, I need to quit saying, you know. I've got where I started saying that here lately. And I used to say it a long time ago, and I quit saying that. And I just started back here recently because other people around me were saying, you know. Let me break that habit, Big O. Halloween, baby. It's October 26th. Halloween's what, 5 days? I need them to make another Halloween video. Old State Theater. The Emporium. Banquet Hall, Museum and Gallery. Gift shop. Right next door is the Lamplight Theater. Been here a long time. See, I can get out in the middle of the street and I can show you what it looks like. Matter of fact, I'd rather walk down the middle of the street. I can get a better view of the buildings. It's what she looks like. The Emporium. And up top it says Jesus first in all things. I would agree. They have plays and dramas and stuff here like that. Mortality room. The Charnel House. October 8th to 31st. PD's records, tapes, CDs. Cherry's Boutique. I found this before and the guy said thank you. He said my wife owned it. I guess somebody watched my YouTube channel. It's a nice looking place. car was behind me. I was holding them up. Just see sea oddities. Got all kind of stuff in there like fish tanks, that kind of stuff. Gunslingers, guns, safes, ammo. Right here at the Gunslingers. I would love to have this motorcycle right here. Look here, this is classic. $5,499. It's a 1965 Honda, all original, runs great, original miles. I'd like to have it. The tires have dry rotted. Hardly, nobody's ridden it hardly. Looks like, let me see. No, maybe it's not dry rotted. I thought they were. It's not dry rotted. Sucker looks nice. Old Guff motor oil can. Down below that, a mobile oil can. All kind of old Texaco home motor oil thing. Motor oil little can. Power oil, Sufflo, sewing machine oil, old antique cans. Oh, here's another one. I didn't see this. Oh my God. I'd love to have this. I used to have this. That's a Honda 90. One down, three up. One down, two up. It was a 3-speed automatic. Was it one down, one? I think. Let me say, yeah, just a 3-speed. It run about 50. It run 50, 55 on flat ground. Going uphill, it run about 35, 38, maybe 40. Oh man, mine was a 1974 Honda CT90. This is a 90. So this one is a lot nearer than. No, that's just saying it's a Honda 90. I don't know what year it is. I don't see a tag. I'm going to have to check in on this, and I like this. I absolutely love this one. I have to come back and ask them what the price is of this. And mine was just like this. It was black with mine was orange like this with the black seat. It looks like it's in good shape. And here is a old Guff gasoline pump. They want $1,899. It's definitely old. Southwest Pump Company, Bonham, Texas. Here's an old taxi, one of them little small pedal cars. That's antique too. I'd love to have that Honda CT90. I'm gonna have to check in on that. See how much they want for it. They got old signs up there. I love old things like this. I'd like to have that one. That's a Honda 65. This one will probably run faster. This Honda 90. I'd love to have that one. And that's got that thicker seat. I'm pretty sure that would ride better. And they have a bright light. They have a little carriage rack on the back of it. Just like the one I had when I lived in Georgia. I owned it one just like this in 96 and 97, 1996, 1997 in Henry County. All right, well, old thermometers on the wall. I'm shooting 5K, 30 frames per second. So that eats up a lot of data. But as you can see, they have a lot of Army surplus stuff here at Gunslingers. Army boots. I like that tent now. Sleeping bag. I could deal with that right there now. I like it. All right, I'm going to check on that Honda 90. If I had to guess, that one looks a little bit newer than the one I had. I'd say that's probably about if I wanted to guess, probably a 1978 to 82 model, if I had to guess. Mine was a 74. And then I had a Honda 1977 model, a Honda CB 200T for street and trails. It run about 75 miles per hour. Yeah. My wife, ex-wife, sold it without my permission, and her name wasn't even on the title. I could have had her locked up if I was a butt, a rear end ass, in other words. But I didn't. I just let it go. She sold it when I wasn't around. All right, we've all seen this. It's a Citizens Bank. It used to be the old Kingsport train depot. The old Santa train still comes through here. It's been coming around through here for what, 50, 60, 70 years. Researching on Google, the Santa train. I don't have a lot of time to get no history lessons. Thanks for walking along with the Big O, right here on the Big O Show. Tell you, this is the end of Broad Street where it intersects Main Street. To the right is the red barber shop called Lewis's Barber Shop. Across the street is the Citizens Bank. That was the old Kingsport train depot. Here's was it Norfolk Southern? I think it was Norfolk Southern or something like that. Just the old Kingsport train depot, and trains still come through here. And they stop right down here and load up at the paper plant, Domtar. Tennessee Music Pathways, Doyle Lawson. This is the first bank, the oldest bank in Kingsport. Bank of Kingsport. This building right here is the oldest bank. Now you know the rest of the story. I love these old antebellum columns out front. What I call them. They have a Tap House Brewing Company right down here on the right. It's got good beer, pretty good salads and sandwiches. The Bank of Kingsport was built in 1912. As the area began to develop, citizens began to realize that they needed a place to invest their money. As a result, the Bank of Kingsport was built in 1912. The financial institution was the first bank in the model city. And this Kingsport was called a model city. Kingsport was not incorporated until 1917, I think it was it 1920? 1917, I think. So Kingsport's just like a little over 100 years old. This financial institution was the first bank in the model city. It holds another place in Kingsport's history because the bank was declared insolvent during the Great Depression in 1929. This building was renovated in the late 1980s. Abingdon Olive Oil Company, Abingdon, Virginia. So I guess that's what's in there now, is a olive oil company. Yep, Abingdon Olive Oil. Hope I'm still getting pretty good footage, because when it gets close to being dark, this stabilization sometimes can get kind of crappy. Shop till you drop. New and new again. Little thrift store, whatever. This side and that side's the same store. And see, we are Model City. That's what Kingsport was called before. It was called Kingsport. I'm going to get a photo for my thumbnail with my iPhone, so. I got my thumbnail. There's a restaurant. I thought it was Restaurant Jay's or something, just opened right here. Hot, fresh locally roasted coffee. Come on in, grab a seat. They close at 2:30 every day, from Tuesday through Friday. Saturday 9 to 3. They don't stay open long enough. I drink coffee 7 days a week. Coffee and beer. I need to stay away from beer because I've got blood clotting disorders. Now, I've got a lot of health problems. I really shouldn't drink no beer, period. Stir Fry Cafe. They close. Everybody's inside because it's cold. Asian sushi Thai. Stir Fry Cafe. Now we're on opposite side of the street. Opposite side of the road. Yeah, they're closed today. Sure are. How you doing?
Doing fantastic. How about yourself?
All right. What do you have here?
This is actually Delta 8, Delta 10 THC dispensary.
You want to tell anybody about it on YouTube?
Sure, absolutely. So, basically, if you're not familiar with what Delta 8 or Delta 10 THC is, it falls underneath the 2018 Farm Bill. And basically, in the 2018 Farm Bill, what that stated was that any and all hemp derivatives, hemp extracts is completely legal. Now, your Delta 8 cannabinoid bonds strictly with your CB2 receptor, which is your more laid-back, chill indica receptor. Your Delta 10 bonds with your more strictly CB1 receptor, which is your more psychoactive receptor. But it is derived from the legal hemp plant. It's extremely on point. There's tons of medicinal properties that come with it. It's where it's at, man, for sure. Absolutely.
The cannabis cart. Pretty cool. Everybody will see it on my YouTube if you want it to stay on there.
Absolutely, yes, sir.
And it's called the Laboratory, right?
Yes, sir. 133 Broad.
Right. 133 Broad Street. Is it all the prices pretty reasonable?
Here's the price sheet real quick. If you want to
There's a price sheet.
Absolutely.
Yep. Looks nice.
Absolutely.
How long have you been here?
So our first opening day was December 1st of last year.
Last year?
So we're coming up on a year.
On a year.
Yeah, and it's going fantastic, man, for sure.
Well, hey, I'll let everybody know about it. I'll put it, you know, it'll be in the video.
I appreciate it.
A lot of people around here watching my videos.
Thank you so much.
Well, hey, you have a good evening. Check me out on YouTube. If you have, my name it was just under Big O and on the YouTube, and then I changed it Big O Reviews and Blogs. But if you just type in Big O Kingsport, you'll pull me up.
Big O, like a letter O.
Yep,
Fantastic.
Big O Kingsport.
Absolutely, man.
And I put this up tomorrow because I'm shooting 5K 30 frames per second. High bit rate, so it takes a minute to upload.
Right,
the bigger the file, the longer it takes to upload.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Hey, have a good evening.
Hey, you as well.
Thank
you
you.
so much.
Anchor Antiques. This place right here works on motorcycles or did, had parts and stuff. Still got a few things in there, four-wheelers and motorcycles. I'm going to walk around the corner. When I get down here, I'm going to stop my video. Hope everybody's enjoying my video. I hope my stabilization is still good. I have plenty of light. Yesterday it was cloudy at this time, so it was a lot darker. And normally I will not use a GoPro camera. I normally stop using any GoPro camera 1 hour before dark, because it's electronic stabilization, it gets jerky. So I'm hoping this turned out good. Let's see what time it is. It's 6:18 p.m. It's a lot more light today, so it gets dark here complete. It starts getting dark about 6:40, 45. It's completely dark around 7:10, 7:15. So between 7:10 and 7:20. So hopefully this footage will turn out good and I won't have to cut anything. This is the old State Theater. It's been around here for a long time. This is the intersection of East Market Street and Broad. All right, my friends, we did a lot of walking. My car's right down here. I'm fixing to turn the corner. I'm going to walk down here to the this brewing company. See if they're open. They might grab me a beer. It's called the Bays Mountain Brewing Company. And here's the history about the old State Theater. And if you want to see it, y'all seen it in my other videos. It's old theater. They used to show movies and stuff here. It's been here a long time. It says it first opened its doors March the 6th, 1936. The old State Theater here, called the State Theater, right here on Broad Street in Lovely, Kingsport, Tennessee. And here's a kind of like a this big sign here, big board with a canvas fabric. Looks like says it celebrates 50 years, talking about Bays Mountain. The planetarium right up above my apartment, the Bays Mountain Park and Planetarium. They opened their doors in 1971, so they've been open 50 years, and that's what they're celebrating with this sign. All right, my friends, I'm going to walk around the corner and I'm going to stop it. I'm not going to fetch me a beer. It's cold. I don't know what the temp is. If I had to guess, probably about 48 degrees. Maybe 46 the way it feels. 46 to 48. That's some old windows. Yes, I'm still filming. Shooting 5K, 30 frames per second. Bet you couldn't film this long. I've been filming, I don't know, about an hour, 40, 45 minutes, hour, 1 hour. Salon. It's called 111. 111 Salon. They're cutting hair too. See there? They're cutting hair. This space is for lease. This was a little bar. A lot of young people were going in. They closed it. I don't know why they went out of business. They had quite a bit of crowd. I don't know if the city complained because they stayed up late at night and made a lot of noise sometimes. This is the boutique. KTS. Positive Ambitions Dog Spa.
There you go. There you go. Hey, you ready for this?
Here's a boutique over here called Cindy Sade Boutique. Kingsport Imaging Systems. And around here is the brewing company I was talking about going to. Clean up after your pet. In other words, be responsible if you own animals. They have a little food cart right here in front of the brewing company. I know it's so cold I might not even get me a beer. I'm walking around. As you can see, let me show you. I'm in a t-shirt and shorts. So, and it's quite chilly. So I'm going to stop my filming when I get to the door. People blocking the sidewalks. It's called the Gypsy Road Eatery. This little mobile unit. Right here is a gift shop. Sassy Lady Gifts. A lot of people. This is the Bays Mountain Brewery. I'm not going there to have a beer. They got a generator, I guess, running this mobile unit. See here? Hooked to a generator. There's a bicycle shop. Bicycle shop we just walked past. And of course the Bays Mountain Brewing Company is right over here on the right side, the right door, where all these people are standing. And this is the bicycle company. Got a lot of bicycles in here. Reedy Creek. Small scooters, motorcycles. I'm going to stop it. This goes back to Main Street to the Tap House. Thanks for walking along. Please like, comment, subscribe as always. Be happy, positive, and focused. Share my videos, help my channel to grow. I will see you all in the next video right here on the Big O Show. Big O's out with a shout.